Okay, I have a function here, 3x minus 2 and over 1 minus x. And it says that x is not equal to 1. For the graph of f, find the x-intercept. So that's where it crosses over the x-axis. Now, it's a calculator question, and I think whatever the question is going to ask, I'm going to get this into my calculator and have a good idea of what it looks like. So it's 3x minus 2, 1 minus x. I've set my window up from minus 5 to 5, minus 10 to plus 10. Let's draw that. So I've got an idea of what the graph looks like, and I'm going to make a quick sketch in a minute on the page here. But the first thing wants to know where the x-intercept is. So it's just there. So if I just press Gsolve and look for the root, it will tell me it's at 0.666 or 2/3. So let's get that one down for A, 2/3. And I'm also going to have a quick draw just so I can explain a few of the other answers. So here's my line, and I had a curve that kind of came. So another quick look at the curve. Yeah, it's going up and then coming back down. So my curve, there we go. So my curve is coming up like that and then coming back around like that. And that's where it's equal to 2/3. Now the first thing is to find the vertical asymptote. That's a line that goes straight up like this, where the curve doesn't touch. So what's the equation of that? Well, that's quite straightforward. It's always going to be the number that x cannot be on the bottom here that makes this 0. And in this case, they've just given it to us here. So this one here is x equals 1. And just to reiterate there, that is the number here that I don't want to be equal to 0. So if it doesn't give you a value here, just think about that being equal to 0. The one that I don't want is x equals 1. And that's my vertical asymptote. My horizontal asymptote is going along here. So my horizontal asymptote, a little bit harder, but actually C and D are virtually the same question. So here's my horizontal asymptote, and that's the line which the curve is never going to get towards as x gets larger, or as x gets very, very small negative number. So how am I going to do this? Well, I simply put in a very, very large number for x. Let's make that some large number such as 1,000 is fine. So I actually have 3,000 take away 2 divided by 1 minus 1,000. Now I want to think about this 1 and this 2. They become irrelevant as x becomes bigger. So I've actually got 3,000 divided by minus 1,000. So this becomes minus 3. Now it will never actually reach minus 3. It's just going towards minus 3. That's the curve. And that's my asymptote. And actually, it's the same answer for this. fx is going towards, as x gets very, very large, then the curve is coming up and going towards minus 3. So it's the same answer for D. So that work we put in for C, the same answer for D. The limit of fx is tending towards minus 3.